hey, you're a part of this world, you're a musician, you have kind of a power, don't ignore, just use it. There are enough musicians who are just closing their eyes and doing nothing and just ignoring and just, so much focus on their own fame and earning money. But this is not right. Not for me.
Music has an immense political potential. Think about national anthems. Even people who are not very nationalist find themselves viscerally moved when they have to stand up and recite one, or the Internationale for that matter. People aren't moved by ideas alone. Those ideas have to be attached to them viscerally, and music is an instrument for accomplishing that.
How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man?
I think perhaps we've been blinded by the importance of music in, for example, the social change in the 1960s and 1970s in the West. Maybe it doesn't work like that anymore, and maybe this was just a small, fleeting moment.
Let us now consider what has happened to the old forms of protest songs and other forms of social movements within the popular culture realm, when they have been commodified to be part of commercialized popular culture.
I don't need women selling music to us with their ass. Maybe they can use their ass to sell shampoo or new cars. Personally, I don't like that either, but I definitely don't want their ass selling me music.
What do you think?
Pop music is easy and that's nothing bad. It reminds us of simple things like love and peace instead of, for instance, stock exchange prices or the newest high-tech item. I think most people know intellectually that the express protest themes are important and credible. But why don't we have a revolution already? I think most people lack an emotional bond to those themes, and music is one way to establish that bond.
I'm very unsure at the present day how far music can act as a provoker of social change.
It is more a question of how it is diffused and sent to the public and how much it's networked and supported. So if protest alone in the woods like here won't help anybody, we have to communicate.
Protest musicians provoking change. What change they provoke?
His role is to raise awareness, to ask questions, to push boundaries, to address issues that are of more than a personal concern, are of a global concern, of a social concern, and political concern, whatever.
To provoke change, the musician had to create a music that provokes a growing, a psycho-spiritual growing in him or herself. And then maybe his or her audience is growing and changing.
I can say that music, protest music, has changed me, definitely. As in the type of protest that would be most effective, I think there is no right type. It's as in people, as in tastes. These things are very individual.
I believe that even the most radical, elitist music, such as that by Anton Webern, contributes to change in the world. The effects of art, of music, are usually not measurable.
I define protest as broad. To help a girl get out of her unhealthy relationship with the help of a pop song, or to save a man's life with an anti-suicide song, is as much A successful protest is getting people on the streets, like bands like System of a Down or Rage Against the Machine.
I think a good provocation strategy in the arts, in music, is the over-affirmation. Exaggerating a problem so extremely that the need for a solution really becomes obvious.
Communities and social collectives can also use silence. They can use silence as a contrast to the generally omnipresent noise of a city, urban space.
You might think that your song is not being heard, that your song is just a little grain of sand. But think about it. What is the beach made out of?
What do you think?
Music can be powerful if it provokes enfranchised people to listen empathetically, to listen to the sufferings of people who are not like them, to listen to their voices as voices and not as noise. But it's that radical openness of listening that makes meaningful change possible, not the music itself.